What up, Joe? Yeah, my shit kind of looking, you know, ragtag, but whatever. Today's topic we're gonna talk about is recognizing being real and realizing when somebody's being fake. You know, recognizing what's real and realizing when somebody's being fake. Everything is based off of actions. So let's get to it. Shout out to everybody that I know that's real. There's very few of y'all, but I fuck with you. And during these times and days of age, I realized that the most valuable time that you do have is with your family. So, that being said, with the family I do have, if we can't talk, we can't talk, it's all good. Know that I still love you. Let's get down to the matter at hand. Matter at hand is recognizing what's real, realizing what's fake. We all had those moments in those situations so we can recognize what's real. It'll give us a certain vibe, a feeling to let us know. Not only just that, a vibe or a feeling, it'll be more or less to an action, more so of an action, you know. So, and that flip the coin over, more so of the action as well as being fake. Now, the action itself for this though, it's not based upon what you say. It's both situations. Being fake is based off on what you say and what you do. So how you conduct yourself, and conducting yourself is based off of actions. But that being said, it's all about your actions. How do you conduct yourself? You know? Everything is based off of how you act, and how it's perceived, I'm assuming. You know? So, in this life we live, I only been living for 40-something years, but you know, it is what it is, man. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Taking these chances. Oh, I done this shit. That's what I got it for. That's it. Think. It's all made to get to bounce back from. What you think you can. For me, it's coming. If a more is coming, it's gonna stop. Nah. do it to get money and take care of our family, man. That's all it's about. That's it, man. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing else bigger than this motherfucking shit. Besides travel. That ain't no major shit. You know? Oh, baby up there growing. Big girl. You did. Big girl. Nico. Another seed. Feel me? I'm trying to put another one up on this motherfucker too, man. Live like kings around this motherfucker, pharaohs around this motherfucker, you feel me? That's what it's all about. You weirdo ass motherfuckers is weird. You know, this gonna be saved. Cause you niggas is weird, bro. I'm let all you niggas know. You niggas wanna be Europeans. It ain't my choice. I would go back to Africa. I would go back to Africa. With the 5i heritage, thinking I'm gonna live like a king, like I'm supposed to. I don't know when, but I am. The gods over here, you feel me? The gods. The mic was too big. You can change shit. When you get too big, they come for you. That's why you gotta have them goons on deck already. And you gotta be a goon yourself. Or you need to hire this and hire that. Or this motherfucker I trust is a dog, nigga. Come around here if you want to. Them niggas gonna eat you. Believe that. But you know, different ways of getting money. I'm just a regular nigga, man. Here in America. But where I'm from, you can tell. Come from the gods. Yeah, man. God, right? Yeah. Y'all like this shit, don't y'all? This shit is hot. thought you want the big bottle. I was burnt my lip. Y'all seen that?
Getting better. Gave her a bottle, changed her, burped her, sleep. All in the 10 minutes less. You're for real. She's like,
Getting better?
getting better. I was like, should I burp her first or should I change her? No, let's change her. I'm gonna burp her. She's gonna be knocked out.
That's your little baby.
That's my boo right there, man. I swear. Girl, she's like, nah. I'm like, what are you crying for? She's like,
That's the nigga.
That's my little girl right there.
They had to get you your old little
Yeah,
nigga.
it's crazy.
You had to,
I was driving today. I was like, "Is this what you wanted? Like, is this what you wanted? Like, this is life. Like," and I'm like, "Yeah."
die for this shit.
Let some shit come through this door right now. It's not getting to my fucking baby unless I'm dead. Just period. It's not.
Nothing.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Pow, ping. Like first, I don't give a fuck if it's.
Oh, it don't matter what it is.
Goddamn door.
It could be tall. It could be a monster.
It could be my mom, and she just fucking
Nigga,
busted in.
fuck off, mom.
I'm saying,
talking about a monster.
It could be.
Think of a monster.
It could be
Anything.
It has to take me out before
No,
it's gonna
it
round
won't
them
take
to-
me out. Nigga, I'm going.
It's not going to.
Man, nigga, let me tell you something. You see. Listen, they give you characters of comic characters.
Mm-hmm.
My son comes up with characters out of nowhere. Let me tell you something. Those characters are in you. Let me tell you something, Desiree. You see how high I jumped when that rat came? Let my daughter have been there. I'd have caught that rat with my hand.
For real though.
Before it touched my daughter.
Just like playing
Hold
with
on,
bugs and
no,
shit.
listen. If it was a flood of fucking spiders, and I had my daughter right here, my nigga, I would go just like this, and if it came across the floor, it would go. I would jump, foot hit that wall right there. It wouldn't have to be. It'll go boom, boom, and I'll land right on top of that.
Right.
Spider-Man shit.
Without thinking.
Jump, hit the wall with a foot, pushed me off the wall. Calculated how on high I was supposed to jump to hit so my feet can land up there.
For real.
Man, you got me fucked up, nigga. I'll do some. When I tell you, my nigga, that it's gonna be something that you never seen before. It's gonna. I don't want to use no example, but that day with David and him, my nigga, you know how fast I got up on that roof? Listen, I went just like this. Beep, bink, 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 bink. Like this, looking. Vicious. I'm too vicious. I'm too vicious. I'm vicious. I'm going to get to you. If it's going to go there, we're going to go to combat. My nigga, you're not going to think. You're going to think he didn't think. That nigga said he was on my roof.
Or glass shards or something. That nigga's a bitch.
Oh, no. What nigga you know get down like that going against the gun?
I know that I've brought a lot of people over there, and none of that's ever happened. Put it like that. Not to say that's the point of it. The point is...
No, that is the point.
The point is that...
That is the point. The point is, nigga, when it went down, nigga, it went down.
And the point was...
I didn't
remember
go...
we came up the next day, pulled up?
Yeah.
And he's like, Desiree, the house is open up for you or something weird shit. Came down. You shot a gun at him. He's sitting right here in his car. It's like, you don't do that kind of shit. And you like, the whole mentality of it, he didn't know what the fuck to think.
Hold on, let me tell you something, Desiree. He shot a gun, but guess what? I guarantee he did not want to get hit by that bullet.
He did get hit in the forehead, my mom said. So, I think that's what he said. Yeah, hit him in the forehead.
You know, listen to me. Nigga, I was raining them. Like this, look.
It's still on his property.
Let's
This
look.
nigga, this nigga had so
nigga,
much fear pumped in me my whole life. The fact that this period.
The fact that the beat turned up that day, when he came out of nowhere and he pushed you, he didn't do that until you got out of the gate. Where I can grab his ass. You feel me? Mm-hmm. He did that right when you got out. So let's watch this. Let's watch this. Had a pistol in his hand. While you was in the bushes talking like this, I was standing right there. He was in the cut back there. I was talking to him. I said, I'll beat your ass, nigga.
I remember very much so.
I'll beat your ass.
And it was 2 a.m. or something shit. Like, what the fuck is you out here
Hold
at?
on, my nigga, listen, I'll catch the... Listen, then he came up to the fence. Yeah, I know. I'll beat your ass, nigga. On everything. For real, I would have beat him up. He'd have tried to rush. I already know, look how his big ass is, and I caught him. Bing, 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 bing.
Did I have to get in the gate that day?
Yeah.
Because they
Bitch ass
turned the
nigga.
gate off. I should have known something then, but I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you fuck with my nigga, listen. I said, listen, I told him, I said, try me, my nigga. It'll be niggas coming over your gate coming to see you, boy.
Not to say that I expected a total different reaction on him because of how much fear I had my whole life with him. You know what I'm saying?
A bitch. What you thought he was gonna turn up, huh?
I know you used to beat the fuck out of me.
Hold on, watch this.
I know you used to beat the fuck out of my mom.
I know, I got you. You thought he was gonna turn up, huh?
I thought he was crazy. He's not crazy.
He ain't crazy, nigga.
He's not crazy.
I'm crazy, nigga. On my mama. Desiree, you can't take this away from me. I ain't trying to solidify that I am, nigga, but the simple fact that, nigga, for me to stand my ground on his shit right there, hop on his roof, throw shards at him from his roof, from his right there. Shot. How did I get him up there?
How did you get the glass up there?
You need to think. What kind of nigga you dealing with?
I know that I've always refrained from
asking that question.
I was speaking on certain things about that because of the misunderstanding. I didn't leave you.
I ain't worried about that.
I left because I was a goddamn dope fiend, and my mind went somewhere else, and you were mad at me, so I didn't want me and you to fight.
So he turned up. So guess what? He turned up and got a wrong reaction. I beat his friend up too.
And it just.
Hold on. Did I take off on his friend?
Yeah.
Maced him. Took off on him and maced him.
Huh? And that motherfucker said nigger. Crazy.
Hold on.
David's a bitch. David is
Was
a
it
bitch.
any punk there? On my side, on my behalf.
No.
I only turned up because I found out what?
Did you touch me? Right?
Yeah.
And see, and whatever.
No. I turned up. I said, nigga, we ain't playing them games. You was thinking he was gonna bust through the door. You got me fucked up. I'll beat this nigga. Ain't no nigga. Listen, let me tell you something. Look at me. Ain't no nigga gonna. No.
And see, you have to understand, for me to really be in that thing, he's gonna bust through the door. Now,
And never did.
And he always has.
But never did.
Always has.
But never did.
And when I start to think about it, once I got older, he had so much fear in me that
watch this. So what does that say about Moja?
SUG to me. I mean, just in the sense of what?
What is this? No, I'm asking you. What does it say? He did it all your life, but never did it. Never. He bitched down when it came to me. So what does it say about Moja, my nigga? It's a different type of breed of a nigga over here, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm not the same. I'm not ordinary. I'm far from mundane. It's something different. You fucking with a different type of breed of a nigga. A different type of attitude. A different type of knowing, not belief, a knowing, but it's there. It's in the pudding.
And he definitely knew it.
And he knew it.
That's what one thing I could say is that
no, he knew it.
And he pushed me walking up the gate, and he acted like that. And then you was at the bottom of it.
I
always thought
we barked
I was always
when he
afraid.
pushed you. When he pushed you, you turned up and we barked on him. Did we not? Did he come outside the gate?
No, he didn't.
On his own property?
No, he didn't.
Did he come? Nigga, I told him I'll beat his ass. You bitch ass nigga.
And for him to set that whole shit up, have cameras, that's just some weird shit.
Then he came back down there the next morning, like you said, and did what? Bow down like a bitch.
And said, the house is open for you. And I was like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
did he not?
But it also is like some weird fucking boyfriend shit or something. Like, what the fuck is you coming down here and telling me the house is open for me and shit after all that shit? You think it's cool? What if my nigga was about to blasted you right now? Like, nigga, you shot at him. Like, and the thing is that my whole life, you have to understand, I was so afraid to have something happen to someone of mine because of him and how sick he would be. Like, nigga, he said that he heard someone commanding the dog. Nigga, you knew Moja was there. You knew he was there the whole goddamn time. You created this facade inside your fucking head and kept banging on my mom about it. For what? What's the point? Listen, Danielle and her dude and her roommate, they live there now. They pay rent. They did that. But it was presented, and if we were there and did a logical thing would have been, okay, you guys pay rent, be here, type shit, right? Because I'm going to be there. My dog's there. You impregnated my dog. You know my dog has to have the babies. And like, where am I going to fucking... Like, you knew what you were doing.
Fucker.
You knew exactly what you were doing. And when it all boiled down, like you said, when your mom looked at you, that whole incident made me... I was afraid of this nigga my whole fucking life. I mean, to the point, once I got older, once he beat my ass the last time, I think like 16, 17, I didn't contest it no more. I did what I did. I banged, but I would always back off. The bitch in me formed. He formed the bitch in me, and he had me like basically enter the world like a bitch. Like it's why I was like, I'm not no punk ass bitch to you, and pushing a line that I don't have to push. Or have to, it's like a bitch ass stance because I don't want to be this punk ass bitch that I became because I was so afraid of it go 0 to 100 real quick. And the fact of the matter is, he pumped some shit in me that, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you like this. I have a daughter now. That shit went out the window before I got cut open. I hadn't faced it, like I get how I can put it is, I went through some shit in my life that I thought was some shit in my life. But there's more shit in life that can happen, or there's more shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, that wasn't my max, that wasn't my threshold, that wasn't my death zone that I thought it was. It was more mental fuckery than anything. Yeah. We all boiled down because guess what? All that can happen is you or me dying, homeboy.
That's it.
And the thing is, I took it.
You tortured me.
I took it.
Weak ass shit.
I took it a notch down because I didn't want to die. Now I'll die for whatever it is because fuck you. All I have is me, and you're not you're not going to control me in that.
I would kill you before you even thinking about saying some weird shit.
I'm not dying.
Oh, you feel me? Like
I'm not dying, and homie. As much fear as I had, homeboy, you pushed me with my foot, one foot out the gate type shit. You came out of me, you surprise landing me out the dark.
He didn't touch you, did?
You did what you did when I was a kid that fucked my brain up. You came out the dark.
He didn't touch you there, though. You gotta look at it. He didn't touch you there.
All he did is
I got out the gate.
Is create some fucking faggot ass boss pose that he thought.
Let's go do some.
You paid me $3,000.
Did he come out the gate?
Bitch.
Did he come out the gate?
No, he did not come out the gate. No, he didn't do. And guess what? He's a punk to this day. I was on the FaceTime the other day with my mom, about a week or two ago, or whatever. And he walked up in the back with it. Huh? Were you right there?
No. That's what needs to be said. Did he come out the gate?
No, he didn't come out the gate. The nigga didn't do shit. I don't know where he busted. I'm not taking away from the situation. But the nigga busted for another scare tactic. And I don't know. I'm not trying to take away from the situation. What I'm saying is...
Maybe so.
The glass touched his forehead. Okay? He had a whole lot of reconditioning and resorting of his own property and himself at that moment. He couldn't do anything about it. If we decided we weren't going to leave nowhere, he couldn't have kicked us up. We couldn't. The motherfucker went to a goddamn lawyer, a punk ass fucking, and I'll never respect that lawyer again. I've known that lawyer my fucking whole life, and for him to have me sign some shit and I wrote "fuck you" on it because I looked at it like, for real, you represent? Oh, you're a lawyer. Oh, my last the fact of the matter is that whole shit was And here's the crazy part. It's a chapter in my life for real. Like, this is for real.
In my life as well.
I
don't know your life before that.
In that zone, it was like the bust a pipe zone that I feared my whole life. And he's just a bitch. He's a bitch. He came out the dark again. You have to understand, that's what fucking turned me up.
Okay.
This nigga came out the dark.
He came out the dark and did what?
Nothing. He came out the dark and no, get out of here.
Did he do anything?
No.
So when you say this,
but what he did is he tried to.
It wasn't no trying to do shit. He ain't startled nobody.
What he did.
Hold on, no, ain't no nothing, nigga. Ain't nobody. Listen. How did we react? We just turned around like weirdo. Nobody jumped. Nobody did nothing. We just turned around and looked like. And you turned up like, what the fuck? That's what you did. You turned around. You didn't jump. You just looked around like, what the fuck? You fucking weirdo. What the fuck is you doing, you mother? And you just turned up. You didn't jump and get scared. You wasn't scared.
I was mad.
Mad. Like, what the fuck? And I was on this property. But as soon as we was leaving like he asked. But you still was going off. Nigga, as soon as he pushed you, that was a whole different chapter now. That's a whole nother level. You didn't do that while we was right here in front of your face. You did that when she was out there walking over the threshold, just like this. Look, threshold, push. Yeah. Nigga, I'll beat your ass.
And then he did it. And then he came out the gate.
No, he ain't never come out the gate.
Yeah, I did. I pushed him into the gate or something. Yes, he did or something. And I was so mad. And when I pushed him, I just knew he was gonna hit me. So I was waiting for him to hit, but he didn't hit me.
Why ain't swing?
Because he didn't have control of the situation. He couldn't. You were there. He couldn't. It wasn't just a victim. It wasn't a victim of his fucking bullshit. But you have to understand.
He ain't swing?
He headbutted, he hit my mom before he did it. And we're women, not to say like that, but we were fearful women in a sense. Like, I wish that I had half the fucking integrity you had at 13. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'll leave. Now, I did leave at 16. But I went to a friend's house and I'd come back and I'd fucking tell my mom, fuck you, bitch. Your fucking husband did this shit. Let me give me some money. I gotta go. You know what I mean? It was all, I turned it into a fucking manipulation situation. Instead of, fuck you, fuck what you going through, I'll kill that nigga and really go through with it. Put some shit in his fucking shit and dip.
Oh, shoot his ass.
You know what I mean? I didn't come back with the gun and blast, motherfucker, fuck you. I was more like, Okay, what am I gonna do? Okay, I gotta fucking my mom the weak one. It's something's on. Okay, homie, you gotta do this and da 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 da. And he fucking whatever. The bottom line is, he responded very differently when we were there. And from Marvin, he knew Marvin came with the gun. Da, 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 da. Marvin's a bitch too. Wouldn't give me a gun. The whole point is, he was able somehow to always control all the situations until I was with you. And he didn't know what the fuck to do, to where he put cameras and had to fucking come out the dark type shit. Nigga, if it's your property, it's your property shit.
No, what I'm saying is
I
that you
walked by him before he looked
my
like
nigga is like, when you recognize real, I'm assuming, you know, somebody ain't gonna go for the shit you saying. You don't know how to approach it. You don't.
He didn't know what the fuck to think.
He didn't know what the fuck to think or do, or how to handle it.
No.
You don't know how to handle it because you don't know how it's gonna come. And it's not a game because I'm not gonna play with you. Because what the
That
fuck?
nigga battle with himself, his weirdo shit, and the reality of you really doing there. For the nigga, she back there with some dude, she ended up pregnant. What the fuck, weirdo? I'm fucking how old? You still got something to say about what the fuck I'm doing?
Yeah, now she pregnant now though. She had a
When I
baby.
was a kid.
It's over with. She had a baby. She has a baby now.
When I was a kid.
What do you think you feel like?
I don't know, but that's what I was saying is that I was talking to my mom the other day on whatever. I could see her and she could see me. And he came in and he was and he walked in, he stood there. And I was talking to my mom and I was like, what's the thing? And he looked as if he wanted to say something. But he looked sorrowful, type of, he wanted to say something. I was like, all right, Mom, and it was just weird. It was really weird. And my mom told me that when I was first pregnant, that she was like, I'm gonna do something, get something for you or something. She's like, that would be nice. I didn't do that. Never. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if Jesus came down and said the motherfucker's dead. He would never ever have anything to never be around my child, never be around my mom. She's like, she eases little shit, like she said. Oh, David washed the floor for me, did it on Thanksgiving. Listen, this is not a game over here at all. Let me tell you something. I'm in Georgia for a reason. My mom has to come see me. Okay? If I was in San Diego and my mom ever even allowed him to walk by my door and I found him in the same room, I'm fucking my mom. I'm fucking everybody up. It's not happening. My mom's not gonna have my kid like that. You know what I mean? This is not a joke. It's not a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he responded very differently to you. For whatever reason. He seemed, first of all the shit you were saying that day, I felt like when you were down, you were like crouched down, you were like, yeah, motherfucker, did it. And he was standing and he was like, he was responding a little bit to you.
Yeah.
I felt it was like a demon on demon. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I felt
it
was
was.
like a demon on demon kind of weird shit. It was really, really like, to me. But he bitched. His whole
demon.
Coward. His shit cowered at that moment.
My demon was stronger.
I don't know. All I know is what I felt.
It was.
I don't know. My point is that.
Just tell the truth. I ain't
Tell
tripping.
the truth. That's it. It is what it is.
My demon was stronger. His witchcraftery didn't work more than mine.
His witchcraft came from his mama.
Yeah, but his done. He ain't as strong as me.
He ain't as strong as shit. He's as strong as you want to believe he is.
I don't know.
Not you, I'm saying. His strength lies in the fear he puts in. He has some sort of demon that creates fear. And if the fear ain't there, he's not strong. I don't give a fuck. That nigga tormented me my whole goddamn life based on his fucking loud voice, his this, his fucking, his bang, his this. That nigga ain't shit. That nigga, okay. His heart, he does this. He busts some shit. He fucked some shit up before. He's fucked me up. He fucked my mom. He fucked his sister up. I've seen it. But that's only probably because the scary part in us that allows.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a black belt this and a black belt. He creates more fear from all the other shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll get my motherfucking face filled and nigga, fuck you.
I'll kill your ass.
And what? Nigga? The problem is I used to be so afraid of that little shit. Like or something. I don't know.
Whatever, nigga. You's a real nigga now. You been a real nigga. You just needed to come out of you. You ain't never been a bitch. You ain't never been no hoe. You ain't never been this. Just motherfucking goddamn know that, nigga. I know that you ain't playing no more. I know that for a fact. I know it ain't nobody running up on you. It don't give a fuck who it is. You know, when I get mad at you, I'm mad at you because of some other shit. But it ain't never, I don't get mad at you because of trying to hurt you. I be mad because I've been feeling disrespected on some shit that, you know, I wouldn't be lying to you about or doing some other extra shit. But otherwise than that, I know you ain't having no other shit. You better not be having no other shit from nobody. Fuck all that shit. If it ain't right, we ain't trying to. Matter of fact, nigga, my wife ain't trying to fix it. My wife ain't trying to fix it. She don't give a fuck about you fixing it. She don't give a fuck about you motherfucker trying to make it right. If you wasn't making it right when I was here, then she gonna tell you, fuck you. Listen, on everything I love. If you were, let me start this over.